I am Harita from Vanapati. I have one question, sir. How to
Yes.
overcome fear?
Yeah, it's a wonderful question. Fear normally comes when we see something which is fearful. That is what is our assumption. Normally, whenever you see which is fearful, you feel fearful. That means we assume that some object is creating fear. Some situation, some object is creating fear. That is what is our understanding till later. But if we try to understand ourselves, that particular object or situation is not creating fear. The thought about that, our opinion about that particular situation or about that particular person or object is creating fear. It is the result of our understanding about that particular situation or anything. That means it is at the end of the day, it is just a feeling or emotion which is a result of a thought. Which is a result of a thought. That thought is now uncontrollable. That is already programmed some days back. Say darkness. You are fearful of darkness. You are afraid of darkness. How you got that fear? If you try to understand at very childhood, you are not afraid of darkness or anything. You are happy. You are confident anywhere, anytime. When we were children, we were all confident. But the days when we started growing, our parents or somebody started giving us some instructions. They started programming us. Of course, that is good for the sake of protection, physical level protection. They thought of protecting us, so they have started guiding us in a way, in a particular way. So because of which we are programmed. And that program is there here, even after years together, even after becoming adults, maybe after 20 years, 30 years of age, even after 60 years of age also, we have the same thought about that particular scene or situation, and we try to react the same idea. So that idea or thought behind a particular thing is actual fear. So we have to reprogram that. Unless otherwise we reprogram, we cannot cross the fear. That fear will be there. As long as that thought is there, that fear will continue till the end of our life. Some people will fear till the end of their last breath because that thought is still existing. So we have to remove that thought, which is the root cause of that particular fear. For that, we have to understand. We have to try to analyze ourselves. What is the thought causing the fear? Find out it. What is that thought? And try to question that thought. Is it really truth? Is it really fearful? Is it really the right cause to get fear? Even if it is wrong cause, we try to get fear because we are programmed. Many times, many of the fears are wrong fears. They are not right fears. They are just programmed. Just like software program. We are programmed. We have programmed ourselves or somebody else has programmed us since our childhood. So we have to understand ourselves which thought is making us to be fearful, and erase that thought or replace that thought with a right thought. If you are having a lot of fear, you may not be able to erase it. If you are having too much of fear, you cannot erase. That is beyond your limits. Then the best way is first increase your energy levels, because your mind is not in your control in that particular case. So when you increase your energy level, you will grow to a certain level. After a certain level of growth of inner strength, you will be able to again handle it. Till that time, you cannot handle directly. If you are over fearful about particular scene or situation, You cannot directly handle it because you don't have enough capacity, enough energy. So you have to do meditation. Daily do 2 hours of meditation, or 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. Do as much as possible. The more meditation we do, naturally we'll get more strength, and with that strength, we'll be able to handle that particular thought. Sometimes you cannot understand whether it is correct thought or right thought or wrong thought. You cannot understand. For that, you have to increase our wisdom. You have to read books. You have to read books of great masters who were fearless. Rudrama Devi, she was fearless. Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, she was fearless. Chhatrapati Shivaji, he was fearless. Great warriors are there in this world. We should read them. How they were fearless, how much confident they were, how that confidence came to that life, their mind. You have to understand all those things. Chhatrapati Shivaji was listening about great stories through his mother during his childhood, because of which he became a warrior. She has programmed, his mother has programmed him. We know through our history that Chhatrapati Shivaji's mother has programmed him since childhood by telling great stories. That is why even at least we should take care of our children by telling great stories, wonderful stories. We should tell wonderful stories. We should program our children with good thoughts, right thoughts, so that at least they will be fearless in future. We should not program with the fear. Unconsciously, because we are parents, we create or we program with fear. No. Our child by birth is fearless. Our child by birth is very much confident. Unconsciously, because of over love, too much of love, too much of whatever like we have, we wrongly program them. We wrongly try to protect them with our wrong and negative thoughts. We try to feed negative thoughts. So, if you wanted to be fearless and be confident, we should replace it wrong and negative thoughts with the right positive thoughts, right miraculous thoughts, wonderful thoughts. There are great thoughts. We have to replace, we have to reprogram. Unless otherwise we reprogram and completely remove that wrong thought cannot proceed. So reprogramming the way. Reprogramming our subconscious mind with right thoughts. Thoughts of warriors is a way to cross any fear. Any fear. It may be fear of darkness, it may be fear of a person, fear of anything. We can reprogram by choice. By choiceful programming. Unconsciously we were.
This was a wonderful explanation.
Please thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell button if you not yet.